comrades and friends, on the occasion of the 12th National Congress of the Communist Party of Bangladesh, I would like to convey to the Congress and through the Congress to all the communists and people of Bangladesh the happiest sentiments and the warmest congratulations from the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Vietnam and the people of Vietnam. The 12th National Congress of the Communist Party of Bangladesh is an important event held in the context of rapid developments in domestic, regional, and international complexities. Your party has been consistent in the noble ideals of Marxism and Leninism, overcome difficulties and challenges, and obtained encouraging achievements in the struggle for peace, democracy, national independence, and social progress. We also highly appreciate the Communist Party of Bangladesh's untiring activities to protect the rights of the working class and your party's measures to help the poor overcome the impact of the pandemic. Your party has made important contributions to the common struggle for the peace-loving people, communists, workers, revolutionary and progressive parties in the world, for an equitable world order, peace, cooperation, and development. Dear comrades and friends, our two countries are approaching a big milestone to celebrate 50th anniversary of our diplomatic relations next year. We are delighted to note the development of the close relations of solidarity and cooperation between the Communist Party of Vietnam and the Communist Party of Bangladesh. On this occasion, we also like to sincerely thank the precious support and assistance of the Communist Party and people of Bangladesh reserved for Vietnamese people during our struggle for national independence and unification in the past and in our national construction today. May the friendship, solidarity and cooperation between our two parties and the peoples of Vietnam and Bangladesh be further strengthened and flourish. May the 12th National Congress of the Communist Party of Bangladesh be crowned with fine success.
Dear comrades of the Communist Party of Bangladesh, on the occasion of your 12th Congress, I bring you warm greetings of solidarity and comradeship from the Communist Party of Britain, its Executive Committee, and our party's growing membership. We are aware of the grave problems facing the people of Bangladesh and the left and progressive forces in your country. Our daily paper of the left here in Britain, the Morning Star, reports on the struggles of your workers and notably of women, small farmers and lawyers. We know of the heroic role played by the communists of Bangladesh in the people's fight for democracy, social justice and popular sovereignty. You face not only the ruling class and its parties in your country, you also face the forces of imperialism. We are conscious of our special responsibility as communists and socialists in Britain to fight imperialism, and British imperialism in particular, in the Asian subcontinent and around the world. We want socialist revolution in the nations of Britain to lay the basis of a new type of society in which we can liberate all our people from capitalist exploitation and oppression. Comrades, the COVID pandemic, like the climate crisis, forced migration and chronic problems of malnutrition, should remind us all that we share this planet as one race, the human race. In the words of the old trade union slogan, an injury to one is an injury to all. Comrades, more than ever, the time for socialism is now. Long live the Communist Party of Bangladesh. Long live the international communist movement.
Dear comrades, on behalf of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Canada, we send warm fraternal greetings and best wishes for a successful and productive 12th Congress to the delegates and Central Committee of the Communist Party of Bangladesh. Your Congress meets at a difficult moment for the working people of Bangladesh and the world. In the midst of a global pandemic, deep economic and political crisis, that threatens to break out into new imperialist wars of aggression and plunder, impoverishment and subjugation of the working people, and degradation of the environment. Despite this offensive, working people are fighting back, increasingly aware that the problems and dangers they face are caused by capitalism, and that the solution lies in the building of a mass united action of the working people for fundamental social and economic change, for peace, for socialism. The Communist Party of Bangladesh leads the struggle against communalism, fascism, and reaction, calling for a broad, united front for democracy, secularism, national liberation, and socialism that gives the people of Bangladesh hope and inspiration as it lights the road forward. Another world is possible and urgent. Dear comrades, the activity and work of the Communist parties is vital today, as imperialism seeks to roll back all of the gains achieved by the socialist countries and the national liberation movements and the international working class movement since the Great October Socialist Revolution opened the epoch of the transition from capitalism to socialism in the world. Though we have suffered historic setbacks, they are temporary and they cannot change the course of history. The future belongs to the working people, and the future is socialism. We most strongly agree that the unity, solidarity, and common action of the Communist and Workers' parties today is essential. This will help to shift the struggle from the defensive to the offensive and to hasten the transition to socialism in our countries and globally. We wish you success in your important work at the 12th Congress. Thank you, comrades.
Dear comrades of the Communist Party of Bangladesh, on behalf of the chairman of our party, Patrick Köbele, and all German communists, I greet the delegates of the 12th Party Congress of the Communist Party of Bangladesh and all comrades of your party. The situations in your country and our country are very different. While your country is in neo-colonial dependence on imperialism, we live in one of the leading imperialist countries whose ruling class is involved in the exploitation of dependent states and peoples worldwide. Nevertheless, there are many similarities. The elections in our country now also do not offer any real alternative. At the end of last year, a new coalition came to government that continues the previous policies virtually unchanged. The coronavirus pandemic is being used to further dismantle democratic and social rights and to pass on the costs of the capitalist crisis to the working people and play them off against each other. At the same time, external aggression is intensified, especially against the People's Republic of China and Russia. Anti-communism is increasing. Your party congress is taking place in a situation in which large parts of the working class of your country are affected by increasing poverty and the dismantling of their social and democratic rights. In the left, socialist alternative is urgently needed. Your party congress has set itself great tasks to discuss and work out a path for building a viable left and democratic alternative that can put your country on a path of liberation for the working people, on a socialist path for a world without poverty and exploitation. Dear comrades, we wish your party congress interesting discussions and purposeful decisions, and your party a successful implementation of these decisions. For peace and socialism. Long live international solidarity.
Dear comrades, the 12th Congress of your party will soon take place, an event as important for socialism as it is for the people of Bangladesh. Your party has the clear aim and historical mission to remedy the social injustice that happen every day and that your people suffer. We have come to know and appreciate your friendly and hard-working people, because, as you know, we have an important Bengali community in Italy, men, women, children, part of our society, our own neighbors, of which you have learned the very hard sacrifices to earn a living and to help their families who remained in their homeland in Bangladesh. Your struggle for order and social justice is ours. We wish you from the bottom of our hearts huge success in your 12th Congress. Long live the Communist Party of Bangladesh, long live socialism.
Dear comrades, on the occasion of the 12th Congress of the Communist Party of Bangladesh, the Communist Party of Greece salutes its members and cadres who are working under particularly difficult conditions to defend the rights of the working class and the people in your country. Your Congress is being held at a period of intense international developments, marked by the situation shaped globally due to the pandemic and also by the fierce confrontation between the United States of America and China over supremacy in the international imperialist system. These are developments that shed a light on the acute contradictions and impasses of the capitalist system. In the era of tremendous scientific and technological achievements, of robotics and artificial intelligence, of the rapid growth of productive forces, providing the people with the possibility to live much better based on the contemporary needs, the working class and the peoples of the world are continuously faced with new sufferings, such as unemployment and insecurity for the future, exhausting working hours, non-existent high-level health services, even in the midst of a pandemic that has led to millions of victims, the lack of necessary measures to protect people's lives from natural phenomena and disasters, and the destruction of the natural environment. The Communist Party of Greece denounced the international expansion and the aggressive USA, NATO, EU plans and express our concern about the sharpening of their confrontation with Russia on the Ukraine front. Dear comrades, we would like to wish you every success in the works of the 12th Congress of the Communist Party of Bangladesh.
Dear comrades and friends from the Communist Party of Bangladesh, we know that you are living a very hard, difficult situation in your country, and we support and we send our solidarity. So we wish you all the best in your 12th Congress, and we expect to hear from you and the results, the definitions that you achieved in this important moment of the Communist Party of Bangladesh party life. Bye.